here we are back into our spot we've been checking out. And here's the stones where we set up at and hang out at. Right here, straight in front of us. This is where we've been seeing that strange light or eye shine right here in front of us. That red communication light that we keep seeing is out that way. But whatever the eye shine is, comes from right over in this area right here. So for those who may be seeing these videos for the first time, if you have not been following the last few videos, first time we ever came here, after giving off some vocals, we had tree knocks. One here, one right over here. After giving off a couple vocals of our own. And then we started hearing other things. So, but yeah, here it is. We're out here with the snow. We want to see if anything happens during this time of year. I mean, we've been out here in other cold weather. Seems like the activity still happens. Sometimes it's a little slower. But this is how you get out and experiment and learn a few things. Trying to be out here during different weather conditions. So, yep. Right now, I'm just in a hoodie. And it's a little bit of breeze right now. If it wasn't for the breeze and the wind, it wouldn't be that bad. But at the moment, it doesn't feel bad at all. Surprisingly. So right here, we got some fresh boot tracks right here. So if there were squatches that have been through here, they would look like these boot tracks right here. See, hunters come up here, they go down and set up down there. But that's what it would look like if we saw squatch tracks. So, well, we're gonna sit and hang out and see what happens. And you guys know if anything happens, we'll be on camera, we'll talk about it. Hopefully we'll pick something up, but it's not guaranteed. So stay tuned, guys. So as I'm walking and working my way through the woods, I'm actually setting out some trail cameras right now. And one of the things I just happened to notice as I'm coming down on the bottom of this hill here is what's right in front of me here, which I'm gonna show you very shortly here. Take a look at this. So you got the root ball up in the air, which most likely it got uprooted somewhere over here. Most of the weight of the tree fell forward, allowing that to go up. But still, this is interesting because you got this other tree underneath of it that's broke underneath of it. This here is going over. Got a couple leaners down below here. I'm going to try to walk up on it here without slipping and falling here in the snow. So you got a couple of these right here. And this could be all natural, but I wanted to point it out because it looks very interesting. There's a lot of other stuff in the area that I was noticing, which I'm going to try to show you some things after I finish putting out the cameras. But yeah, I just wanted to show you. The reason I'm putting the cameras in this particular area is a lot of the vocals come from this area that we've heard. And the tree knocks came from out here. So, oh, there's my box with the other cameras in it. I've already got 2 out so far. So, stay tuned. So at the moment, I got 3 of my best cameras set up right now, and I think that's all I'm going to do for the time being. But you know, like I said, there's some interesting things out here. A lot of what we find and see out here has a logical explanation, but there's always room for that possibility. Like this right here, for example. Was this placed here? Or did it actually fall from the tree above? Most likely that's what happened. But again, there's always room for possibilities. I see a lot of tree bends. I see a lot of breaks on some thick trees around here. Again, there's always room for a possibility. Like right here, for example. And then right out here in front of us, let's take a look at this. This looks a little interesting right here. You can share your thoughts. So we got, all right, what do we have here? So this here going across right here, looks like it broke or split from somewhere. What was it thrown on here? See, like I said, there's always room for possibilities. All right, I'm gonna look around the best I can while there's a little bit of daylight left, and then hang out at the top with Julie. She's up there. She's actually setting up a gifting spot. She's doing some gifting up there. And I'm going to go talk to her about that. Look at this. This is very old. This is very old, but look at that. It even shows a little bit of twist in there. But yeah, we're going to go up top. Way back up there. I'm like way down below here in the woods. This is the furthest I've been out here since we've been coming to this area. So yeah, we're going to get out here, head back to the top. Stay tuned, guys. Like I said, it's very interesting down here. But I'm seeing this right here. That looks very interesting. Take a closer look. Very cool, right? Even though I said I was getting ready to go back to the top, there's a large rock formation. There's some big stones over there. I like to get a close look at that area. I don't know, I'm kind of being drawn over there. We're going to take a look at that real quick and then head back. See, you might be able to see some of the stones from here. There's one right there, the bigger one over there. Let's go get a closer look. All right, so I'm working my way up the hill here. Up here in front of me is this. So yeah, I'm catching my breath because it's a little bit of workout working up this hill. Let me zoom out here. I'm a little zoomed in here. All right, so here we go. But yeah, right there, we're gonna get a closer look. Whew. So yeah, I'm getting a little bit of workout, working up a hill in the snow. But see this here, this looks very interesting. Look at that. I think it's cool regardless. All right, time to get off here. I hear a tree cracking above. We don't want nothing falling on us. So yeah, it's time to get out of here. All right, guys.
As to why I left a little gift out in the woods. I've always left little gifts out in the woods for various little beings, mainly fairies. But I figured take the same approach for the Sasquatch. They like apples because why wouldn't they? And I know a lot of my friends do, and I just think it's a nice gesture on our part, to let them know we're thankful for, you know, being able to share the woods with them for a little bit of a time. And I think it's a respectful thing to do, you know? So that's just really my reasoning behind leaving a gift. And who doesn't like gifts anyway?
Right. So you would say it's basically like a sign of peace.
Well, peace, but I think more so like respect and gratitude. You know, it falls into those categories also.
All right. Very cool.
And I don't know if it'd help establish, you know, more of an open form of communication, but it can't hurt. And I've always thought that in anything that you do, what comes from the heart is felt by the heart. And I think that that just puts off some really good energy.
So here we are. This is our second time out here in December. So this time we got snow. So this is our winter stakeout. And I tell you what, we did a little bit of exploring back here. I put some trail cameras out this time. So I only put 3 of my best cameras out along downside the back, going downhill here. That's mainly in the direction and the location where we've been getting our vocals, most of them anyway. And of course, as you see, Julie did a little gifting, so we're anxious to see if there's any interaction with that. Gifting is always fun to do. I get asked about gifting all the time. What are my thoughts on it? And as I tell people, there's nothing wrong with it. I've done experimental gifting with rock stacks, and I've had interaction. I've returned to that rock stack and had feathers placed on it or next to it. So with what she's got going on, we'll see what happens. Right now it's starting to get dark. It's approximately around, I think it's around 5, maybe a little after 5 at this time. And it's dark clouds over that way. Of course, the night's moving in. I don't think we're going to have any stars tonight. It's too clouded. No moon whatsoever. But then again, it's early. You never know. We might get surprised. So, but, and surprisingly, it does not feel that cold out here. It's cold, but it's very bearable right now. I'm surprised. So, with that being said, I feel like there's a good chance we might get some activity. We might get vocals. But we're going to find out tonight, won't we? So, stay tuned. Yeah, so earlier when I was walking in the woods, only thing I heard a crow going off for a little while.
I heard that crow too, and then there's another one.
It shows like a bright flash, and then sometimes it'll be like, after that, it'll have smaller flashes, and then it'll stop for a while. I think it's dark enough. I might give off a couple whoops.
Well, you did last time, yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, because the first time we were here, we did those whoops, and those tree knocks right inside the tree line happened.
I mean, the last time we were here, you didn't do anything. You didn't do vocals or anything.
That's right.
It was so quiet too.
That's right. I didn't do nothing, did I?
No, you didn't do anything. You didn't do vocals, knocks. You didn't even fart.
Nope. Whoop! 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 All right, let's see what happens. If anything will happen. Hey, Julie.
Yeah.
It's been a little quiet out here. It's getting colder. Snow is starting to snow again.
Yes.
I've heard a couple little things over there. Are you seeing anything, or are you picking up or feeling anything in the area right now?
I mean, I was earlier. It was a while ago over in that area right there. I saw the blue flash and the red flash. Then there was a really light, like yellow, almost white.
Oh.
And it sounded like very light footsteps, but I haven't heard anything like that since. It was over in that area.
Yeah, that's interesting, because like I was telling you earlier, when I was over there by that stone trying to find that source of light that we keep seeing down there, over to the right in the same area you said you heard something. I heard what sounded like one or two like steps, like not quite heavy steps, but not light steps either. Like something was like planting their feet in a position, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So, but I shined my light over there. Didn't pick up no eye shine or nothing. But, well, I know one thing. After we go through this video footage and a couple of things I did hear, hopefully they'll stand out on here. If not, I'll have to enhance the sounds, because I want the viewers to hear what we hear out here. Regardless of how cold it is, there's vocals and there's sounds. The wildlife, they stay active. But this is what we do. We dedicate and spend time out here to see what happens year round. You can't stop squatching. You gotta love it.
Even if you're freezing.
Yep, even if you're freezing. You dress accordingly and go have fun. That's all we do. So right now I am at the edge of the tree line, and every time that light shows itself, I walk closer and closer in hopes that I capture it on camera. And I keep looking over this way because it sounds like something's moving right in there. So we may have gotten some audio. I'm going to go through and see what we got, and you'll hear it sometime after this. So it's cold, and we've been out here for a good while now, and it's time to go home. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be back